Takeaway number 2. How to manage the 4 behavioral risks. Your brain is a miracle, and even the best machines/AIs can't compare to it in most aspects. But it's a miracle for a different time and place than investing in the 21st century, as we saw in the previous takeaway. Let's find out what we can do to restrain ourselves to cope with the difficulties that we have. Ego. Spread the wealth. Realize that even thorough analysis can't protect you from unexpected events. The inspiring and amazing CEO that was part of the reason as to why you made a specific investment might suddenly die from a heart attack. Therefore, spread your capital over at least a couple of investments. Risk, measured as the volatility of returns, quickly deteriorates with only a few holdings. Those who can, teach. If you are truly comfortable with an investment decision, it should be easy to convince someone else of your choice. Test it. Guess again. Make it your mission to always question your most important assumptions. If you decide that Apple is a great buy because you think that it has great potential in the 3D printing industry or whatever, come up with a couple of reasons as to why you could be wrong. Conservatism. Procrastinate, just a little. Subjects pick a default option in 82% of the cases when in a hurry, but only 56% of the time when they get to think for a moment, according to research. Taking your time will allow you to not just be another sheep in the herd who picks the default option in the market. No regrets. Regrets can cause paralysis, which will have a serious negative influence on your investment returns. For this reason, you should invent and implement a rule-based system for picking stocks. Instead of kicking yourself for your bad picks, you now have a scapegoat. It wasn't your fault, it was the system. Better improve it for a round 2. Flip the script. According to Charlie Munger, who is Warren Buffett's right-hand man, you must always invert. By this, he means that you can investigate a problem more in-depth if you flip it around. Instead of asking yourself, why do I want to invest in Tesla? If you already are bullish on it, ask yourself, why wouldn't I want to invest in Tesla? Attention. Play the odds, ditch the story. Here comes another caveat to financial news reporting during market turmoil. The stock market has an expected return of about 7 to 8% per year, if we are to trust about 200 years of history. This means that for every $100 you invest, you get $7 to $8 back every year on average. Therefore, don't run for the exit door during a bear market just because a news story is telling you that the sky is falling. It's not. And if I'm proven wrong here for some reason, let's just say that at that point, the least of your worries will be that you invested in the stock market. Look for simple solutions. The investor sometimes ends up in a situation where he can't see the forest for the trees. Certain specifics about an investment might consume so much energy that he cannot see the whole picture anymore. Once again, a rule-based system that takes this into account is the solution. Size matters. Let's talk about men and their egos again. Some men with gigantic egos also have No, wait. What was this point about again? What I was about to say was that it's not just important to consider how likely a scenario is. The size of the impact, if the event happens, is of the same importance. Consider these two stocks. Which one makes for the best investment? I'll leave you to discuss this in the comments. Emotion. Meditate. Emotions around financial markets can usually be categorized as either fear or greed. Turns out that meditation is awesome when it comes to taming both of them. Automate, automate, automate. At this point, this advice might bore you a little bit, but I'll explain it one more time. To become a great behavioral investor, you need a rule-based system. This goes for countering emotions too. Learn to recognize emotions. If you can learn to identify your emotional state, you can also learn to avoid investing at times when you are more inclined towards making bad decisions in the market. If you feel either hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, Stay away from your stock portfolio.